Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream, and today we're probably gonna only have two. We'll have this one, and then when I get home from tonight from yoga. So you guys can submit your questions. I will answer them in the order that they're received. What are these sounds? And super chats or PayPal donations of $1.99 or more, we'll skip the line. Oh, this here is in the way. Oh, let me see if I... All right, that's better. Okay. Avery, what are these sounds coming out of you? What are these sounds, little mama? Huh, Bubby? Okay. Martha, how is the Gemini feeling about me? How is the Gemini feeling? He feels that you're balanced and patient. He feels that you're charismatic, loving, kind, that you guys have a nice connection. And he thinks that you're carefree, free-spirited, intuitive. And he's got a lot of respect for you. Like respect, mutual, respect or appreciation. Appreciation probably would be a better word. It looks good. Capricorn, love. You want this? You want this? There you go. All right. Capricorn, love. Feeling like you put a whole lot of work in and not seeing a payoff. That's moving into the past. Moving forward, you're going to start establishing some boundaries and cutting through any bullshit that anybody tries to sling you. There may be a third party around you or around someone that you're interested in. If you're with someone, there could be a third party trying to intervene on one or both of your sides. Use your intuition. Now, a third party doesn't always have to be like somebody is trying to like get with you or get with the other person, but it could be somebody's trying to meddle, you know, like a parent or a friend or a sibling. It looks like your love life may be at a little bit of a standstill moving forward, just briefly, and then balance comes in and then it moves forward. And then you have a wish around love and great success when it comes to a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. What's the matter, Bubby? Now, what's this guy doing back there? He's like piled up the blankets, this guy. TD, Aries energy towards me. The energy is balanced and forward moving. It's loving and compassionate, and it's abundant. So the energy around this situation is starting to change. It's starting to get a little bit more fluid. You got to be hearing from this guy soon. He's got to be showing up soon. Little miss, what is happening here? You want me to take you out of the sleep sack? You don't want to be in your sleep sack anymore, maybe? Take off the sleep sack. I mean, you usually like that sleep sack. Yeah? Or you want to look out the window? Put you in the princess seat? All right. Here, come over here so that you're a little closer. Yeah, sit in the princess seat. There you go. How about that? Nice? No, nice. What can I possibly expect this weekend? Happiness. Something happens that makes you happy, and life can change quickly overnight for the better. You may also be expecting that there's some hard work involved. Hard work, happiness. I think whatever it is that happens is going to be for the better for you. You're going to be happy about it. Kira, is Leroy faithful to me? Yes, he is. Denny, is Andy my happily ever after? I'm a Leo. No, I don't believe in happily ever after. There's no such thing as you forever. I mean, if you married this person and you were with them for 15 years, would that be happily ever after? What happens if you got divorced? I cannot say for anybody that they're going to be permanently with somebody forever, or that somebody will never ever come back. Those are two places I never go, because there's too much free will. I can tell you if the relationship is significant, but that's as much as I can say, because there's too much that can happen. Like my parents, they were married 20 years. Was it happily ever after? I don't know. I mean, 20 years is an awfully long time to be married, especially when my mother only lived 50 years. So she was married for a good part of her life. But she did not end up with my father. She didn't, but she did live most of her life with him. So I can just tell you whether or not it's a significant relationship. This relationship is significant, 70% chance that there's more to come, but right now it's at a total standstill. So, or if it's not at a standstill now, it's going to hit a standstill because death is in reverse. Death upright is transformation. Death in reverse is a standstill. It's a standstill. So it may take some time before you get to where you want to go. Moniz, does Lamar think that I would turn down his offer? 70% chance, yes. I think he does think that you'd turn down his offer. Kira, what can I expect next with Leroy? I think you go through a nice calm moment where there's just happiness and it's like a normal, stable relationship. It's nothing overly exciting, but it's nice and stable. And you feel a lot more relaxed around the situation. Like there's no more the weight of the world being there or feeling bogged down. It's like smooth sailing for a little while. Danny, what about my career and finances? Why am I stuck? All right, what's happening with career and finance? Okay, it shows that after a period of worry, anxiety, maybe even depression, success comes in. Then you may go through a period where things move forward very quickly because the hangman is in reverse. And then you may have so much going on that you're having a hard time taking time for yourself, and you're not going to be feeling very stuck for long. The Empress is here, which means finances, money, abundance, and prosperity should be picking up over the next couple of months. Don't hold yourself back. If an opportunity presents itself, go for it. But I think that things are just going to turn around on their own. I don't think that you're going to have to do much. And then you're not going to be feeling so stuck. Maybe moving into the beginning of the spring. It kind of comes up pretty fast. TD, love read for next week. Use your intuition. Next week you have some adventure coming in. And it could be with a fire sign. You know, the Page of Wands feels always to me like a Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be. It could be an Aries or a Leo as well. But he just feels like a nomad to me. Or somebody that likes a lot of freedom and kind of, you know, comes in and out. Maybe wants to do something adventurous or something out of the blue. There's an air sign also around you coming in. A Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. And you may walk away from things that don't work for you and walk towards things that are working better for you. At the end of the day, you should feel very connected to somebody by the end of the week. Lover's card. I definitely think something is happening next week. Danny, what should I change for the connection with Andy? You should change nothing. There's nothing that you can... If you feel that you have to change something, either about yourself or about your life, then this person is not the right person for you. You can't manipulate the situation by changing something that is innately you. You know, like, in other words, if this guy, you know, was head over heels for tall blondes and you're a short brunette, you can't make yourself a tall blonde for him to fall in love with you. That doesn't matter. Like, he's got to fall in love with you for you, and it doesn't matter what you look like because it's not about that. So there's nothing that you have to change or alter. And if you feel like you do, or you're trying to make something that you're not, it's not going to work. It could work temporarily, but it won't work long term. You can't change things to make something fit. It just doesn't work. It's like two puzzle pieces. If they don't fit, they don't fit. You can, what are you going to do? Cut it, squish it? It just doesn't work. So no, there is nothing that you should change. If anything, you should be more authentic to yourself, because if you're not authentic to yourself and you're putting up a front, we are now, especially now more than ever, moving into a period where masks are falling off and people are being revealed for who they are. So if you put up a front or pretend to be something you're not, you're going to get exposed for it. So be exactly who you are. You know, if you're the kind of person that doesn't get out of bed on Saturdays because that's your day off, then that's what you do. You have to be who you are. And you have to live the life that you're living. You can't, you know, well, now all of a sudden I go to football games because he likes football. It doesn't work. It's not going to work. Kira, what can I expect for the next 3 months at my job? What was that? You may be feeling a little stuck, or like you have a wish that's not being fulfilled. You may even be thinking about taking a vacation and getting out of there for a little while, which might not be such a bad thing. It does look like you're going to be feeling a little bit more over the next couple of months, like finally the hard work that you put out there is being paid back to you. So you may get a raise or some kind of bonus or something that shows that they do appreciate you. I do think that there's going to be a vacation, or there's going to be time off. You got the 4 of Swords here, and you also have the 6 of Swords. Something also happens out of the blue. Somebody comes in out of the blue, something changes out of the blue, but it would be a change for the better. You could be making more money over the next couple of months, and it looks like there may be there's happiness, but it may be delayed. So you may not be feeling happy and content over the next 3 months, but if you stick it out, it looks like you could find some happiness. You know, things are changing for the better. But once again, it goes along with the same thing. Like, if there are people there that are making you miserable, those people are going to be exposed for who they are. In the next 3 months, they're probably not going to be there. So you could be working with a whole new group of people. So that could be the delay when it comes to happiness. Like, we're just moving into this change now. It's going to take some time for it to all unfold. But things are not going to be the same. Things are changing. You know, like, the world is changing. The universe is changing. Like, this is like, we're moving away from like evil and manipulation into like good and honest. So It's going to get intense. Lee, how does Donald feel about me currently? He feels happy. He feels attracted. He feels like he's got a lot of respect for you and that there's a reason you were brought into his life. There's a lot of attraction between you and him physically, but he's attracted to you emotionally too. There's karma here and justice is on your side. Now watch out with the karma thing because like I'm saying, karma's coming. So for those people that are doing good and putting out good, that's what they're going to get. If you're putting out evil, that's what you're going to reap what you sow. He's starting to feel too a little bit more, prepared for the future. What's the matter, baby? You want that pacifier? Where'd it go? Now, why is it that we can never, that and the remote, those are two things that we can never seem to keep, oh, there it is, keep a handle on. There you go, baby. You want it? Good girl. Lee, will my fashion business be successful? Yes. Yes, it's going to be successful. Yep. Denny, what can I expect from Andy? Well, right now he's stuck. Right now he's in quicksand. He doesn't know what to do. And there may be a secret around the situation that needs to be revealed. So you may be finding out about a secret or something that's significant to your relationship with him. It does show that you have magic around this situation so that you can make anything out of it that you want. If you focus on what you want, not what you don't want, and you have a wish that comes in. But right now it looks like he's stuck. He feels unbalanced, and there may be a secret that's coming out. So you may be hearing that. Leah, what does Cook think of me? Okay. What does Cook think of me? Thinks that you're smart. Thinks that you're one of those people, it's going to sound funny, that you can't pull the wool over your eyes. You can see through anything. They think that you're very decisive, that you're warm, you're intuitive, you're lucky, you're attractive, and that you kind of got it all going on. And that you're also loving. Araceli, did T see my pictures from PR with my boyfriend on Facebook? I don't think so. I don't think so, not yet. Let me go back up to the top. Miriam, what are Muhammad's feelings for me? First card, happiness. Feels like he's going to be working hard around you. He thinks that you're intuitive. He thinks that you're hardworking. He thinks that you're lucky. He thinks that you have a way with words. You know how to say, you know how to tell people how you feel without hurting their feelings, but yet being honest. He thinks that you're stable, kind, passionate. Cece, will Hamza respond to my message today positively? Okay, let's see. I'm only getting a 33% chance. It may take the weekend. You might have to wait for the weekend. Mihak 503, what are the Libra's intentions towards me? Will I hear from him soon? You're going to hear from him soon. You're going to hear from him soon. He's going to come forward soon. Jennifer, has Zane healed his past relationship? A little bit, but not totally. You know what it feels like? It feels like taped back together. You know what I mean? Like it's not, you know, it's like if you ripped up a piece of paper and you taped it back together, how it would look. That's how the relationship feels. So no, it's not totally healed. All right, Charlie, why is T so shy? It's just who he is. He's a little undecisive. He's a little bit like a little less than self-confident. He feels like he doesn't have what it takes to make it to the top of the mountain. He's a little apprehensive. He feels like a little insecure in his own self. That's who he is. That's his personality. Brenda. Oh, I didn't get the question yet. Oh, this stupid ass thing is buffering. All right, let me try to shut it out and come back to it. What's the matter? Are you uncomfortable sitting like that? You want to sit up? Come on, sit up. There you go. You want to sit up? Is that better? Here, hang on. Hang on. There. Is that better? I don't want you to slouch. Oh, this stupid thing. All right, it'll connect. In the meantime, let me go to here. I think I'm looking for Brenda. Am I going to do what? Am I going to do what to do with career soon? Are you going to know what to do with your career soon? You're tired of feeling anxious? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, you're going to make a decision soon. Yeah. And you've got justice on your side, which means you're going to get what you deserve. You also have victory around your career. Use your intuition. Your intuition is very strong. If somebody has screwed you at your job, they're going to get theirs too. So watch out for this. That's going to be exposed. You have a job coming in. If it's not the one that you're already at, if you are going for a new job, I'm not seeing a new job yet, but this is a relationship that's built on solid ground, usually when it comes to a work relationship. So it's usually feeling much more stable at work. And the powers that be are going to be helping you out with the Judgment card. So I don't think you have much to worry about around your career. I think that the anxiety is going to move into the past. Oh, here we go. I got it to connect now. Thank goodness. Leah, does Nellie Smith the Scorpio watch me online? Yes. Yep. Araceli, what does T think about me and G? Well, it thinks that there is a reason for it. Like it's something that's meant to be. Feels like there's balance around the situation. Feels like there's passion around the situation. And is walking away from whatever is not working. So I don't know what your relationship is between you, T, and G. But it looks like T thinks that whatever is going on, he's walking away. He's not getting involved. He's walking away. What is going on over here, lady? You want to go tummy time? Come here. I'll put you put you across my lap. Yeah? Is that what you want? Come on. Oh! Yeah. Big girl. Big girl. Who are you taking after that you're going to be tall and big? Huh? Ram. Who's the fire sign that's going to appear out of nowhere? There is a fire sign that comes in out of nowhere around a spiritual practice that brings happiness, balance, forward movement, and a relationship built on solid ground. What his name is, where exactly you're going to meet him, or on what day, I don't know, but it's going to be around the spiritual practice, I believe. Now, you don't have, it could be the kind of thing where you may not even be in the place. Like maybe you're standing outside a yoga studio and you bump into somebody, or you actually do go in and take some kind of it would be out of the blue, so it would be something that you don't plan on doing. Like maybe you're not planning on going to like a meditation group, and then all of a sudden you just find yourself there, or somebody's like, oh, let's just go see what it's all about, and then that's where it happens. It's something that happens out of the blue that you're not looking. It's not like I went online and I was looking for someone. That's not out of the blue. Like to me, a lot of times, like with online shit, I feel like it's not. I mean, I guess Destiny could put two people on the page at the same time, but I feel like there's just much more destiny when two people run into each other. They're put in the right place at the right time. And this looks like it's going to be around a spiritual practice or a spiritual place. It could also be if you go to church on Sundays, but it doesn't have to be organized religion. It can be spiritual practice. Or even hiking in the woods. That kind of stuff can be spiritual to a lot of people. Maybe you meet somebody hiking, but it's around a spiritual practice. K star 36. Will I travel internationally this year? I think you're going to. You got 70% chance. Liz, what's next for our relationship with the Gemini? Okay, let's see. Looks like financial stability comes in around you guys. Financial stability, stepping out of the box and feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain and finally exhaling. That's how it feels. I think there's going to be a lot of good money things coming in for you. For you or for the Gemini, but it would be extra money where you guys are doing things together that are recreational, you know, like fun stuff. Not like sitting around paying bills. Liz, messages from the universe. Am I on the right path? Oh, you got 4. 3 of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition, and very high quality work. Be a team player. Queen of Water. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. 6 of Water. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. The Chariot. Archangel Metatron. An important achievement. Self-discipline. Willpower and public recognition. All right, am I on the right path? You are on the right path, and you've got victory around you. You've got victory around you. Not bad. Ashmita, did RJ change his WhatsApp pic to get me to react? No, he just changed it. He didn't change it for any specific reason. He just changed it. Avery is 11 pounds, 5 ounces, and 23 inches long. She's huge. Even the doctor was like, she's really big. And like, neither one of us is that big. So I don't know where she came from. Where'd you come from? I mean, my mom was tall, but me and Dad are not that tall, right? TD, will April be better for the Aries and I? You know what? Probably, because the sun is moving into Aries. And it's usually a better time when the sun is in your sign. Ah. Yes, it's going to be a better time. Yep. Leah, what is Nellie Smith, the Scorpio? Why is Nellie Smith so obsessed with me? They have no idea. Indecision comes up around it. They don't know, and they have a wish around the situation. So, I mean, it doesn't look like it's anything to be alarmed about. Not at this point anyway, but it's like there's something, it could even be a past life thing. They don't know what it is. They can't put their finger on it. Crystal, how does Stefan feel about me at this time? Okay. Oh, lots of happiness. Happiness and justice and karma around this situation. They find you to be incredibly attractive, humble, nurturing, magical, smart, Very intelligent. Actually, it comes up very intelligent. Quick-witted, spiritual, courageous, and strong. Not bad. Not bad. Ashmi, some messages from the universe. Am I on the right track? Okay. You're slipping. Don't slip. Don't slip. Yeah. Four of water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. The dreamer, Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. The Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic. Falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions. An invitation to a social event. The Chariot, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline, and willpower. Public recognition. Nice. Are we on the right track? You are on the right track. Very much. Very much so. Mary Elena, what's next with me and hubby? Things change fast. I think you're going to meet somebody else. If you haven't already, you've got a Taurus here. You also have a Libra. And there's happiness around you. There's not so much happiness around him. Like, it looks like he's still playing games. See, he's got the devil. He's got the devil, and his intuition here is in reverse. Which means he's still... You see, this is like what I was talking about. People are going to start to get revealed for who they are. Somebody who's playing games like this is going to be exposed. And he's going to be on the losing side of this. I have a feeling you're going to meet somebody else. And that's what's coming up next. He may get the surprise of his life. Daphne, if I give T another chance, will I regret it? You got a 33% chance that you'll regret it. So that's pretty low, but I'm thinking that overall it's something that you may just need to revisit for yourself. So even if you ended up regretting it, I still think it may be something that you need to do for yourself so that you could either close the door and move on, or you can fix the relationship and move forward with him. 33% chance is pretty low. But the Lover's card was in reverse, which kind of makes me think that eventually you would leave him. But I think you may need to give it a chance. What's happening here? What happened? What's wrong? You're smiling. Can you smile at them so they can see you smile? It's like she's learning how to smile. She kind of makes a funny face first. You smile? Okay, Vicky donated through PayPal. What are Richard's current feelings and will be reaching out to me first? Okay, let's see. Does he reach out first? Mm, 70% chance he reaches out to you first. So that could be your decision. You may break down and call him first. And if you do, I'm totally fine with that. He feels that you're balanced, you're patient, you're loving, carefree, smart, affectionate. Loving comes up twice. He feels connected to you. You got the Two of Cups here. If you reached out to him first, I would be okay with that. I don't think that that's a bad thing. My phone is blowing up right now with all kinds of people having crisis. Everybody needs to take a big deep breath. Like I can see the messages popping up. They're just gonna all have to wait. Georgia, I told RS I have a new boyfriend. Is he gonna come back? Okay, I only get a 33% chance he's coming back, which to me means that either he's not coming back right away or he's going to wait to see what you do next. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Do you really have a new boyfriend or did you just tell him that? Because 33% chance is kind of low, and I thought that it was higher than that in the past. Priscilla, what's going to happen next with me and Antonio? Okay, so anxiety, worry goes into the past. Moving forward, you guys may, I don't know if you're going to take a vacation. You may not go anywhere, but you may spend a weekend together alone at home. Relaxation comes up around you. Feeling much more balanced, feeling like the relationship is moving forward at a steady pace, but with a mutual, like you're both putting in enough effort, and there's passion around this situation. I think that you're going to have a nice weekend together. If not this weekend, coming up. There's like a moment of rest and relaxation. It could be a mini vacation. But I know that nowadays people aren't really traveling, so you may just be staying at home together. It's going to be a good time. Mary Elena, will hubby ever get over the past and come back home? I have a 70% chance he's going to try to come home. And at that point, you may be undecided as to whether or not you want him back. So keep that in mind. Lee, love reading for the rest of March. You may be feeling a little bit out of balance, out of whack, and a little bit off for the rest of March, to be honest. Moving into April, it looks like things start to pick up pace for you, and you may be feeling more on track come April. It just looks like for the rest of March, things are a little bit stagnant, feeling a little out of balance, feeling like you kind of lost it, like not really feeling it. But moving into April, it looks like you got a wish coming in, you have financial stability coming in, you have happiness coming in April. I think that March may be a little bit like, you know, just for the rest of March. And then moving into April, it looks like the sun comes out in April. J Mac, how's Caitlin feeling towards me right now? She's feeling relieved. So I don't know if something happened or if she heard something, but she feels relieved. She feels attracted. She feels like there's victory around this situation. She feels spontaneous. Relief was the first thing that came up. So I don't know what that's all about. What's happening here, miss? Come on. A feeling of relief shows up. Was that a big burp? Should I go get you some more food? All right, let's put you in here. I'll get you some more food. And spontaneity, which is good. You may be hearing from her. She could be showing up out of the blue. All right, baby, I'm going to go get you a bottle. All right, lovey, finish this first, and then I'll get you more if you need it. There you go. Yeah. Are you hungry again? Look like you're gonna fall asleep. All right. I might have to give her a refill, but we'll see. Lee, will Donald and I move in together this year? You got a 70% chance that you're gonna move in this year. That's pretty good. Georgia, no boyfriend, but I told him that. You see, that's the thing. You can't fake this stuff. I think he thinks you're lying, and I think that maybe that could be why he's backing up. The problem is that when you're lying, people can sense it even if they don't know that. You know what I mean? Like, in other words, if I were to call up my friend and say something totally outlandish, like, you know, I just got hired to sing lead singer for, I don't know, to tour with Britney Spears. She'd be like, yeah, okay. Like, that's totally unbelievable. She's conscious of it. She knows that. But if I called her up and said something that was like, well, yeah, my next door neighbor, you know, I think he's coming on to me, and I think that he's after me, and I think that, you know, he wants to sleep with me. She may not know consciously that I'm telling her a lie, but she might feel that I'm embellishing something. You know what I'm saying? So when you tell somebody a lie, especially in a situation like this, it pushes him further away because he's not feeling it. He's not feeling it. Now, if you don't say a word to him, but you're actually out with somebody else, he's going to feel that too. And I swear to God, over all things sacred, this used to happen to me years ago. The guy that I dated off and on for 10 years, we went, I mean, at one point I was just like, I wasn't really seeing him, but I was so aggravated that I started seeing somebody else, I think just really as revenge. I really think it was revenge because I don't even think I really liked him. And I wasn't with the other guy. Guy number 2, I wasn't with him often. But when I was with him, you better believe that my phone was blowing up. It would blow up. Like, and I would get home and I would be like, I cannot believe every time I'm with him, guy number 1 calls. It was almost like he was watching me, but I knew that he wasn't. I knew he wasn't. He wasn't stalking me. He didn't know. And then when I met Avery's dad, this guy, I was out with him one night, and it was like the middle of the night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I guess I was getting text messages and I wasn't answering them. And then all of a sudden my phone started to ring. And when my phone rings at 2 o'clock in the morning, it could only be one person. And sure enough, it was him. And I didn't answer the phone. I mean, I was busy, you know, I was out. But normally he was used to me answering the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning when it rang. So I didn't answer. And then I got a message from him saying, oh, you're not home. I guess you're out with your new boyfriend. That's what he said. So I knew at that point that he had driven past my house and my car wasn't here. So it was at that point, even though I didn't tell him I was out with anybody, he sensed it. He knew. So it's not the kind of thing that you can fake. If anything, faking that kind of stuff pushes the people further away. So I think that that's why the percentage went down, because I think it was higher. I think that right now I think he's a little bit I don't want to say turned off, but he's pulling away right now. He's pulling away right now for sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he consciously thinks that you're playing games or that you're trying to make him jealous, but it's not working. And games like that are going to start working less and less as we move forward. So just keep it in mind. You know, like, people are going to start to get exposed for, I'm telling you, it's coming. For good or bad, people are going to start, you're going to start to see everyone's true colors, and there's going to be no going back. You know, once you see it, you know, you can't unsee it. Sweet thing. Kenneth popped up early this morning. Strange. Why? He's feeling very sad and heartbroken about something, and he feels comfort with you. There's heartbreak around him. So, heartbreak, that's what the card is. But it could be that he's just upset about something. He heard something. He's going through something. And he feels comforted by you, just being with you. See, that's another thing that you can't make up. You know, you can't make somebody feel comforted. And my friend and I that used to go see, she doesn't go anymore. She's married and she moved kind of far away. We used to see the same card reader. And we would go in there sometimes and be so upset about something, like whatever the burning question was. And then we would come out and I would say to her, well, did you ask about this, that, and the next thing? And she'd be like, no, because when I was in there, I just felt like it wasn't a big deal. And it happened to me too. Like, I would feel like, you know, oh, I want to ask about, you know, who the blonde girl was with so-and-so. And then I would be in there and I would be like, you know, it just doesn't seem like a big deal. Because it was like her energy was very healing. And it was almost like so calm that you feel like, well, it doesn't make a difference. It's going to work itself out. And that's how he feels like when he's with you. Like, he feels like calm. He feels comforted. And you can't make that up. Like, that's just, you know, it's who you are to him. Not everybody may not always feel that way around you, but he does. Georgia. He said he just wanted sex, so I told him about the boyfriend. Okay. All right, so I'm not sure here what your question is, but what's coming up here with this here is that he was being honest, or so he claims, that he just wants sex. And if he's just being honest and you shot him back with a lie, what you could have done would have been to just say, I want more than that. And if you don't want, you know, if you're not interested in that, then I'm going to move on. I don't think that he believes the boyfriend thing. And I think that it's kind of pushed him away a bit. So I think that to get back where you were, it may take a minute. I would just kind of back away from this situation because, I mean, I don't believe that he just wants sex, but if he does just want sex and he was being honest, you can't fault someone for their feelings, right? Whether we want to hear it or not, or whether we agree with it or not, if that's how he really felt, he was being honest, and then you hit him back with a lie. So to him, even though consciously he may not know you're lying, something doesn't feel right to him, and he's almost like, fuck it. You know, or he was like, yeah, what boyfriend? You know, like it didn't resonate with him. Because when somebody's lying to you, something just doesn't gel and it's not working for him. So now he's kind of like, okay, whatever. You know, I would just give it some time. I would back up a little bit and let's see what happens. Allison, how does my ex's new girlfriend feel about me and my ex? They may have argued over you. There's arguments and bickering around this situation. Okay. She does worry about you coming back. She does worry about you coming back. She feels like, I don't want to say she feels threatened or jealous because she's not really there yet, but there have been arguments. They've talked about you, and she is worried that you're going to come back. J-Mac, what's making Caitlin feel relieved? She's not holding herself back. Something happened, she's turned a corner. I don't know. Either she's feeling more confident in herself or she's feeling more confident about the connection. She's more in tune with her intuition. She's feeling much more balanced too. So I don't know if you've heard from her recently or if she's been working on herself, but it feels like she's turned a corner personally. That's how it feels. Like she's turned a corner personally, and she's feeling a little bit more confident. Georgia Peach, will RS leave me alone for good? If you tell him that's what you want, yeah, he'll leave you alone. He'll leave you alone. But you have to tell him that. Hasty, will I get a job in Code Labs? Let's see. Did you finish? Just about. Did you fall asleep? %70 chance, yeah, you're going to get it. Yeah, I think you're going to get it. All right, this here is stupid buffering again. Let's see. Miss Ronnie. I need a new job. Coronavirus got me quarantined with my damn annoying clients. If I apply and put in the effort, how soon will I get a job? Okay, let's see. Oh, no time. Before the end of the winter. You should get one very soon. How long are you quarantined for? Because I think this quarantine thing is going to blow over relatively quickly. Like, I don't think it's going to be that much longer. Like, I'm going to say a couple of weeks at the most. At the most. They're not giving you a time frame. I think something big is coming this weekend or within the next couple of days. So I don't think that if you don't get a new job, I don't think you're going to need to, because I think that this is going to, something's coming out. Something's coming out soon. Like within the, I want to say like before Monday or by Monday. Now, why can't I get this stupid ass phone to connect? All right, I'll just have to go over to this one until that one stops messing around. All right. Sunshine and blessings. Is there anything good coming my way soon? Feeling stuck at the moment. A lot of people are feeling stuck, but don't worry. Good things are coming. Good things are coming. I'm being told that we're moving into a much better place. Okay, you have good things coming. You have something good happening coming out of the blue. You also have calm, peace, serenity coming in. You could even be thinking of, planning on, or going on a small vacation. And it doesn't have to be that far away if you're afraid to travel to like far places. You could be doing something local. But it would be something that would be relaxing, something that would be pleasant, something that you would be looking forward to, and you're prepared. So you're getting unstuck coming up. Over the next couple of weeks, you won't be feeling like this. I think over the next couple of weeks, we're going to see a lot of things. A lot of big things are going to happen. Just hang in there. Andrea, what are my spiritual gifts? All right, you are highly intuitive. You're an empath. And if you cultivate it, you could have a clairaudient. You may be able to hear things, but you have to trust it. And sometimes it's hard to trust it. Like for me, I don't usually hear a lot, but every once in a while I will, and it's usually my family members. It's very random. I get a bizarre voice. I had a bizarre voice last night, but usually it's somebody I know. And even that doesn't happen to me that often. You really have to kind of work with it. But your intuition is pretty good, and you definitely are an empath. And empaths need to be very careful because they tend to draw in people that are very needy and very narcissistic or very abusive sometimes. Because people that need to be healed like to hang out near empaths. So just, you got to watch that. Oh shit, I gotta keep my eye on the time. This stupid ass thing died. I better charge it. What time is it? It's 12:30, all right. I could stay on a little bit longer. And then I have to go to work. AJ, how is he feeling after seeing me this morning? He feels good. He feels good. He feels justice. He feels like things are going his way. He feels relieved. He feels like there was forward movement. He's happy. The love cup is overflowing. He feels good. Let me see if I can get this stupid thing to work. Allison, will my ex ever move on from me, from what we had, or will she know that there's nothing better than what we had? She is trying to move on. I don't know what it is that tore you guys up, but she's trying to move on. We got to see how this plays out. because she is trying to move on. Sweet thing, can you just put the question that I missed with the purple heart this way I see it? Because I can't get it on this phone. J-Mac, is Caitlin moving on from me? Not right now, she's not. Not right now, she's not, no. Danny. I shared her client's personal information with a colleague that I was not, oh, shit. I shared her client's personal information with a colleague that I was not supposed to. Will there be a problem in the future? I'm only getting a 33% chance that there's going to be a problem. I think you'll probably be okay. AJ, how is Nicole feeling about me? She feels like there's instability here and unsuccessful instability around the two of you. I don't know what your exact relationship is with her, but it looks like she kind of feels betrayed, or there's a betrayal around the situation. Whether you did it or she did it, I don't know. But I think she feels betrayed. AJ, has all seen my friend request. I don't think he saw it yet. I don't think so, not yet. Oh, I did it. Oh, all right, good. Allison, my last question. Will she ever have luck in love? Well, yeah. I mean, look, we got a million soulmates. We got a million people that we could get involved with. You know, especially people that are willing to try and they're willing to do the work and they give people a chance. Yes, they will find luck because they're not holding themselves back. And we're all here to learn from one another. We are not here to meet one person and be with them for the rest of our lives. And we grow up with Walt Disney and, you know, Cinderella, and we think that that's how it's going to be, but it's not. And yes, she can find happiness and luck and love with somebody else, just like you can. You two also can find your way back to one another. Like, we're constantly coming to forks in the road, and sometimes the forks bring us back to old loves. Sometimes they take us further away. It's the choices that we make. When the connection is there, the connection is there. You can't break that. The only thing that can break that, it really is free will, and you can still come back to it. The ones that you can't come back to are the ones that are connections that are made through manipulation, deceit, control. Like, those are the relationships that are not soulmate connections, and those are like when you're being manipulated. Like, for example, everybody hears the story of, like, say, Tina Turner and Ike Turner. Like, they built this fabulous life together. They had a ton of talent, but he was abusing her, and it took her years to get out of it. That kind of a situation, no matter how long they were together, she wasn't going back to it ever. It doesn't make a difference what they had. She still was never going to go back with him. Sometimes it's the man that's being abused. It's harder, I think, for a man to get out because they don't want to admit it. And it's not always physical abuse. And it's harder to hide physical abuse because you're wearing your scars. But somebody that's being abused emotionally, somebody that's being belittled, you can't show that to the world. It's hard to express that. So yeah, I mean, we can't say, you're never going to find anybody better than me, because if you're saying that, you're coming from an ego-driven place. You're not coming from a love-driven place. And the ego is exactly what it is. The ego, it's associated with fear. If you're saying something like that, then you're speaking from your ego, but you're also speaking from fear, which is, I hope you're not going to find somebody that you like better than me, because I'm the best that you could ever have. I mean, that's definitely coming from the ego. We all we connect with each person differently. Like people used to say all the time when their dogs would die, oh, well, I'm not going to get a dog now because I need to mourn, and I'm going to, it's not fair for me not to honor the memory of my dog. Listen, there are dogs that need fucking homes, and you're hurting. So how long do you have to wait before you take in a dog that needs you? I mean, that to me is the most ridiculous thing. I'm not going to get another dog. No, the best thing to do is go get another dog immediately, because one dog does not replace the other. Kayla, my Weimaraner, God help me, was completely different than Dylan. When I brought Dylan home, he didn't replace Kayla. He didn't replace her. She was a totally different animal. And that's how we are. And I'm telling you, there are so many people with is he my soulmate? Is he my twin flame? Is this the one? Is this forever and ever? No, it's not. There are many people out there for all of us. And we have to kind of get out of our own way and let go a little bit, because otherwise, the tighter you hold on to something, the worse it's going to be. And it's difficult, but sometimes people need to be with somebody else to realize where they should be or who they want to be with. And sometimes it's part of it's part of the story. And if you were to try to convince them otherwise, and they were to listen to you, it would just devalue you and your relationship with them. And it would it wouldn't, they have to figure it out on their own. They have to figure it out on their own. And unfortunately, that's just the way it's got to be. It sucks. Miss Levon is looking for a general. Okay. Okay. Anxiety and worry is moving into the past. You also have somebody coming in out of the blue who you may not have seen or spoken to in quite some time, and you have some decisions that you're going to need to make moving forward. You're going to make the right decisions. You have a large sum of money coming in, and it's going to lead to a lot of happiness around you. But you may get a little stressed out over these decisions, but that moves into the past quickly. T-Vet, general love. General love. You have a Libra coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, a Libra comes in. That's going to be a little bit slow to get off the ground, but happiness comes in around this Libra. If it's not a Libra and you're currently with someone, then karma is on your side when it comes to your current relationship. Things may be a little bit slow, but the cups will be full eventually. It looks like moving forward, you're going to be feeling like your relationship is very well grounded, very balanced, successful, and you're also going to lay down some boundaries. So if you had problems with this person in the past, you're going to make sure that they understand what you want in the relationship and what you don't. If this is a new person, the same thing. You're going to let them know what it is that you want and what you won't stand for, and that you're going to stand up for yourself coming up in the near future, and it's going to work out well for you. AJ, was he speaking for RM, the heart, or being manipulated? Okay. Was he speaking from the heart or being manipulative? Okay, let's see. Was he being honest? I'm only getting a 33% chance he was being completely honest. I don't think that he was being totally honest, no. Okay, Vicky donated for herself and for Malapale. Okay. Okay, and then let's cut off the super chat so that I can go get ready for work. I don't know what time it is. All right, can Vicky and Malapale send me questions with the blue hearts? And otherwise, I think I did all the other super chats. It's 12:47. All right, thanks. Because I have to drop Avery off. You got to see this one with the cheeks. The cheeks are resting on her chest. Okay, Malapale, how does a Gemini feel after what he went? Wait. How does Gemini feel after what he when we were together? After he what when you were together? How does Gemini feel after what he when we were together? I'm not sure what that means. After what he when we were together. After what he did. Okay, let's see. All right, I don't know what he did, but this is what it comes up. Betrayal, getting past the betrayal, making it to the top of the mountain, and no longer holding himself back. So right now, he's feeling good. He actually feels very stable right now. So whatever it was that happened in the past, he leaves in the past. He's moving forward, feeling a little bit more stable and more secure in himself. CL, why is he not talking to me? Is he not interested? It's not because he isn't interested. No, it's not that. That's not what comes up. He's actually he's prepared to move forward, but right now he's just preoccupied with other things, life things. He's got a lot going on. Could be around work with the Page of Pentacles. You're going to hear from him. You're going to speak to him. You will. All right, I have to do Vicky. How is Richard and his girlfriend's current relationship? Will they last? CL, that's okay, don't worry. Their relationship is a little bit upside down. I mean, it kind of waffles back and forth, but no, it's not going to last because the Ace of Cups is in reverse. Somebody may feel like they put in a lot of effort and didn't see a payoff, and somebody else may be feeling a little bit betrayed. So no, they're not going to last much longer. Moderators, let me have your questions. And I'm running a sale. I put a sale for the weekend up. I think I did 4 questions for 20 bucks, I think maybe. I think that might have been what it is. Okay, moderators. All right. Oh, Cece, I answered that question a while ago. I think I said it was going to take all weekend, or it may take longer. It might take the weekend. Let me do Queen Terra because it just popped up. The Taurus does think about you and miss you. Yes. Right, I'm looking for the moderators. I think I have 3 moderators here. Guidance messages for the rest of the month for SARS. Okay, the Hermit, Archangel Raziel. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teachings, and self-discovery. The Two of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, or pretending that there is no problem. Page of Water. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, and heightens psychic abilities. Excellent for the rest of the month. Oh, this thing is buffering. Stupid. Mel, I'm afraid for my mother. Spirit messages. Okay. All right. We're all sending Mel's mom some good energy, good healing energy. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiel. Review and reevaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. 8 of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic and going back to school. Ace of Water. Falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. A new home. I think it's time to look for a new treatment. That's what I think. I would see if you can, I don't know, get a second opinion or try something else. Zara, what are the next moves of the Pisces man towards me? Right? Was that it? Yes. What are the next moves of the Pisces man towards me? He's a little undecided. Here's the Pisces guy. He shows up. He's a little undecided. I think he may have a business endeavor that he's working on. But he's going to be feeling prepared to move forward coming up in the near future. And he may be coming in here with an offering of love. There's more to come from the Pisces. He's showing up. He may be a little bit slow over the next couple of days because I think he's really preoccupied with something that has to do with business. Brandy wants spirit messages. All right. Ooh, I almost just threw the spirit cards all over the place. All right, I'm going to post what time I'm going to be on in the community board tonight because I think people aren't getting their notifications. Oh, Brandy, you got all water. Lots of emotion here. 3 of Water, a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement. The need to have more fun. The Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. 5 of Water, things are not turning out as you hoped, not seeing the positive side of a situation, and crying over spilt milk. Overall, I think you need to let go of the regret and move forward. I think when you let go of the regret, your life is going to enter a whole new phase. All right, guys. Oh, wait, there's a super chat just came through. Okay. Is this Miss Rosie's the last super chat? Is A bored with me or unsure of what he wants? He's a little unsure of what he wants, but he's not bored with you. No, he's definitely not bored with you. Nope, there's no boredom here. All right, did I make it through all the super chats? No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm going to put the next time that I go live, I think it's going to be tonight, probably about 9:30, but I'll post it on the community page because nobody's getting the notifications. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you to the moderators. And we did so good yesterday with the donations. We raised $165 for my friend. As soon as I get paid, I'm going to send it to her. And I'll post that in the community board too. All right, I'll see. Oh, I missed one from Malika. Hang on. Let me get it. Michael's current feelings. Okay. He's going to be persevering. He's going to be coming forward. There's happiness here. There's passion. There's magic. Letting go of anxiety. Letting go of regret. Forward movement. He's feeling spiritually connected to you today. Spiritual connection, attraction, and forward movement comes in. It's good. It's good. All right. I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Bye-bye.